Hello, folks. I'm Samuel Guillen reporting pollution for Weasel News. Today, we are here at the Co-West Commodities on West Mill Street, or better known as the source to the very awful stench that lurks this area. The reason the stench is here is because this factory collects greases, fats, and bones, etc., and they dispose of it, which is perfectly fine. But the way they are disposing of it is the issue. As you can see here, they are releasing all this smoke into our air, leaving it very smelly. Not only does it leave it smelly, but it leaves it very dangerous, as in this smoke there are numerous amounts of chemicals, including carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, sulfur dioxide, nitrogen oxides, and ozone, all of which are very poisonous to our health, and ozone being the opposite form of the gas we all know and love, oxygen. This is not the only way that this company pollutes the air. I mean, their diesels give off tons and tons of pollution. For what? Oh yeah, to bring more pollution. And their motto is, we encourage progress, innovation, and sustainability so that our communities can become a safe and clean place for our families and businesses to flourish and develop. Really smart, sure. Keep us safe by releasing chemicals into our air. And that's not even the worst part. The worst part is they located this factory in a very populated area, which means there is 100% that people breathe this in. Well, it looks like we're out of time. We'll be back after these short messages. This is Samuel Guillen saying, we'll see you next time on Weasel News.
And we're back. Hello. This is Manny Solorzano speaking for Weasel News. Now, we're standing here, and if you ask most people in the vicinity, they would say that the air here is very breathable. Although, in the world we have many factors like cars, factories, and power plants that cause much pollution to our air. The government has made sure that the level of pollution has been kept under safe levels for us civilians to breathe in on a daily basis. But this is not the case for all countries around the world. In the case of countries like China, pollution levels in the air have reached up to 20 times higher than the estimated safe amount. The Chinese government has attempted to stop the pollution problem, but the public continue to express their worry about the air that they breathe in on a daily basis. Now, to show just how polluted the worst cities in China are, you must begin to realize that the most polluted city in the US, Bakersfield, California, has a daily particulate pollution of 18.5 micrograms. Now, in comparison, China's most polluted city, Xingtai, contains a daily particulate pollution of 155.2 micrograms every day. Now, these stats were researched by Statista, give you an idea of just how polluted other countries like China have become. The PM 2.5, which is what is used to check the pollution levels of many countries, found in the air, has been said to cause health problems like asthma, cancer, and other respiratory conditions. The problems have arose primarily due to power plants located closer to the most populated cities in China, thus making these cities very polluted for the average citizen. The main factor of this was the use of coal to power these power plants. The use of coal has created the air much more polluted than one would have hoped for. China has become a clear example of the harm that we can cause to our own planet, the only place that we have to live. This is Emmanuel Solorzano for Weasel News. We hope to see you on our next segment. We'll be right back with Raul and sports.
Hello, it is me, Raul Villegas, reporting from the soccer field. On January 16, 2016, during the soccer game between Puebla and Monterrey, the Monterrey fans decided to burn the stands and destroy the seats. There are over 20 seats severely burned, and they will be paying at least $20,000 in repairs. When these fans set these seats on fire, they released harmful chemicals such as hydraulic acid, sulfur dioxide, many kinds of dioxins, and furan that will hurt the environment. These toxic chemicals can lead to health problems such as cancer, respiratory illness, and etc. One of these chemicals was sulfur dioxide, which is a chemical that releases toxic gas that has a bad and rotten smell. When these fans were burning the plastic wastes at the game, they were participating in pollution. And obviously that is not good for our environment. Currently there are 3 people in jail and there are 2 people injured. We now have clear evidence of what happened at that soccer game.
Okay, we're back with the news. Hello, my name is Christian Padilla, and today we're going to talk about cigarettes and how they can affect the human system. When you smoke a cigarette, your lungs can be very badly affected. Smoking can cause fatal diseases such as pneumonia, emphysema, and lung cancer. Smoking causes 84% of deaths from lung cancer. Smoking literally harms every organ in the human body. So I advise you, if you want to live longer, you should stop smoking now. There are 4,000 chemicals inside a cigarette, which are breathed out and released into the world's atmosphere. That's 4,000 chemicals, I repeat, 4,000. That is a lot for one small cigarette. How many chemicals do you think are in the atmosphere right now? There are probably millions of billions of chemicals right now. That's how much people are smoking every day. Something else that is affected by smoking are the people that surround you when you smoke a cigarette. In other words, the secondhand smoking. When you smoke, you are hurting your loved ones. What secondhand smoking means is a combination of smoke that comes from cigarettes and smoke you breathe out while smoking. Breathing in any amount of secondhand smoke is dangerous. So if you want to save your loved ones, I recommend you to stop smoking now. This has been Christian Padilla with the news, and we will see you next time on Weasel News. News. Today, we have touched on pollution and how it can affect everything: the environment, the weather, sports, and your health. There we had Samuel Guillen covering local news, Manuel Solorzano covering world news, Raul Viegas covering sports, and I, Christian Padilla, covering house news. We'd like to give a special thanks to Roster Game for making Grand Theft Auto 5, which we had used to cover most of our project.